Have you ever wondered what would happen if Ron Weasley, the ever-loyal, sometimes overshadowed, but always lovable best friend, gotta call the shots? What if he built his own hut? Forget the ancient, sprawling castle with its moving staircases and grumpy ghosts. We're talking about a school built by a Weasley for the Let's dive into this amazing what-if scenario. After the Second Wizarding War, the Wizarding World is rebuilding. Harry is a celebrated Auror. Hermione is revolutionizing the Ministry, and Well, Ron's journey is a little different. He joins George at Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, and while he loves the chaos, he feels a pull towards something more. He sees kids who, like him, weren't the chosen one or the brightest witch of her age. They're just kids who want to learn magic, have fun, and maybe find a place where they truly belong. That's when the idea sparks. A new school of witchcraft and wizardry. He doesn't have the Malfoy fortune or the Potter fame to back him. What he has is something far more valuable. The Weasley spirit. He cashes in his share of the joke shop, pulls together his savings, and with a whole lot of help from his massive, brilliant family, he buys a huge, rambling estate in the countryside. It's not a castle. It's more like a gigantic, magically expanded version of the burrow. He calls it the Warren School of Practical Magic. It sounds cozy, right? The motto of the Warren isn't some fancy Latin phrase. It's simple and straight, from Ron's heart. Magic for all. Mischief managed. This isn't about ancient bloodlines or pure blood nonsense. If you've got a spark of magic, you're welcome. The sorting process? There's no angsty hat here. Instead, new students attend a welcome feast, a massive Weasley-style banquet. They simply sit at whichever of the 4 long tables they feel most drawn to. The tables are named after Ron's favorite things. The Chudley Cannons, the Chocolate Frogs, the Night Bus, and the Howlers. It's all about finding your crew, not being defined by a single trait. The curriculum at the Warren is a total game. Ron remembers spending hours stressing over complex theories he never quite grasped. So, he focuses on practical skills. Instead of just reading about herbology, students get their hands dirty and sprawling. Chaotic greenhouses, growing everything from mandrakes to self-peeling potatoes. Potions class isn't in a gloomy dungeon. It's in a bright, airy kitchen where students learn to brew healing salves, luck potions, and even the perfect Weasley family stew. It's about making magic useful for everyday life. Defense against the dark arts gets a major Weasley makeover. It's now called Practical Defense and Wizardine. Taught by George Weasley himself, it covers everything from a solid disarming charm to the strategic use of a decoy detonator. The final exam. A massive, school-wide prank war. It's about thinking on your feet, being resourceful, and knowing that sometimes the best defense is a good laugh. But the most revolutionary class is one. Ron creates himself wizarding life skills. This is the class he wishes he'd had. It covers magical budgeting, how to make your galleons stretch basic home repair charms, how to navigate the night bus without getting sick, and, most importantly, finding your magic. This class helps students discover what they're truly passionate about, whether it's magi mechanics, creature care, or inventing the next big thing in the joke shop world. The faculty is a collection of familiar faces and wonderful new characters. Professor Neville Longbottom heads the Herbology department. Of course, Luna Lovegood teaches a wonderfully bizarre class called Care of Rarely Seen Magical Creatures. Charlie Weasley drops in to give guest lectures on dragons. And the headmistress? None other than the brilliant, formidable, and deeply kind Minerva McGonagall, who came out of retirement because she could unresist seeing what kind of organized chaos Ron had cooked up. She finds it refreshingly brilliant. Life at the Warren is vibrant and a little bit messy. The corridors don't have stern portraits. They have charmed posters of Quidditch teams and wizarding bands. The house elves are paid a fair wage and have their own cozy common room. The school's ghost isn't a moaning specter, but a cheerful spirit named Barnaby the who constantly misplaces his own head and asks students for help finding it. Quidditch is still huge, but with a twist. The Warren hosts an annual Weasley Cup. A no-holds-barred tournament where the only rule is to have a ridiculously good time. The stands are always packed with the entire Weasley clan, cheering at the top of their lungs. And what about Harry and Hermione? They are the Warrens' biggest supporters. Harry, now head of the Aura department, often visits to give guest lectures on real-world defense. Hermione, as Minister for Magic, champions the Warrens' inclusive policies and helps fund its Magic for All scholarship program, ensuring no witch or wizard is turned away due to their background. Ron's school becomes a roaring success. It produces witches and wizards who are not just powerful, but also practical, kind, and selfish. They are innovators, healers, and community builders. Ron Weasley, the boy who lived in the shadow of his friends and brothers, finally finds his own spotlight. He didn't need to be the chosen one to change the world. He just needed to be himself. A loyal friend, a loving family man, and a wizard with a heart as big as a Weasley family feast. He proves that true greatness isn't about fame or destiny. It's about seeing a need and having the courage, kindness, and maybe just a little bit of Weasley mischief to fill it. So what do you think of Ron's school? What class would you want to take at the Warren? Let me know in the comments below. It's an idea that just makes you smile, doesn't it? If you enjoyed this little trip into a magical what if, please hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into our favorite fictional worlds. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.